Good morning. Good morning. You have CYTO coming up here to pre-market highs. The scans so far have been a little bit slow, but maybe we can start to see some action. Coming into the open, we have CYTO, and we also have ONMD, which are the main ones so far that I've been looking at. Oh my gosh. I can't wait until this integration is complete here for Dash Trader because I am tired of moving this thing around. It's like you have to perfectly pinpoint the exact level there. Right. All right, good morning. What's up? How's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's ready for the day here, Thursday. Seems to be so far slowest day so far of the week, maybe, unless we see something start popping up. But not sure if momentum is maybe starting to die out. Yesterday was a little choppy. I did get chopped around, finishing around break even yesterday, up about 40 bucks. But today, who knows? Today, who knows? We have CYTO. You can take a look here at news catalysts and floats. Let's see here. So CYTO, it's actually only up 40%, and it's already rejecting the highs. So this may not even be the one, but looks like the company announces dissemination of positive results from Bentrio trial and seasonal allergic rhinitis through social media channels of the top allergy journal. Okay, so let's see. Announces publication of highlights from NASCAR, or not NASCAR. I said NASCAR. NESAR, whatever that means. I thought it was NASCAR. Clinical trial of social media channels of allergy. So I'm not sure if that's even a good catalyst. I'm not even sure what it even means, and I'm sure a lot of traders don't even know what what it really is even implying here. But you can see if there is any more details in the description. Video format, one of the highest ranking journals. Okay, so that's CYTO. We've traded this one before. It has 2 million shares outstanding, so pretty low float. The float's definitely lower than 2 million shares. We can take a look at ONMD, which so far has been giving the most action since this morning. However, very choppy. You can see all these topping tails, rejections. We did have a decent leg here, which I did try to scalp it, but completely fumbled the bag. Down 10 bucks on this front side here. But gonna wait for better action at the open. Hopefully ONMD can kind of hold up. The daily charts. So the daily charts, I was looking at, so we cleared out this pivot point. If we're going to continue, the next target here is going to be 220s, 230s. Because this will be the next clear out level. If it starts to get into this territory of 180, 190, $2, these shorts here that are holding. We'll be looking to cover through 220 and 230. So we'll see what ONMD. So far, this one looks the best. Good morning, ZH Trading. Hopefully you're doing well. So far, this one looks the best. However, it's still not like A+. Still choppy, but it's the only one that's really holding a front side trend. So this is really the only thing I have to work with. But sometimes, you know, sometimes the stock won't make a great move pre-market, and then at the open it does make a decent move. So we'll have to see. It's up 190%, so it probably topped out about 220%, which is actually quite high. We'll see if it has more left in the tank. Otherwise, it could be a slow break-even, no trade day. You know, if you don't see anything great, you can't really force it. Shout out to MNQ. Holy crap. He is absolutely killing it the past 2 weeks. Very consistent. He seems to be sizing up now, doing very well. So MNQ in the Discord. Looks like today he's already up as of 8:20 a.m. He's already up about $400. That is absolutely crazy. And then yesterday, $800. Absolutely tearing it up. The day before that, 220, 100, 370, 539. He's killing it. Very consistent. 450. So the past 2 weeks, he has been really hitting his stride. So shout out to him. He's really been killing it. And he's been showing up in the Discord every day since I started the Discord. He was like the first member of the Discord. Let's see how far I can even go back here, but it had to have been, when did I even make this? Let's see if it shows up here. So I made this about a year, almost 2 years ago. So he's been in here for 2 years every single day. And before that, he was trading every single day before I even met him. But so, you know, consistency, continuing to show up even through slow periods, continuing to show up even when you're struggling, eventually pays off. So, I don't really see anything great yet. Let's see here. What's up, Trap Trader? The Trapper Trader. What's up? What is up? So let's look at ONMD in the dilution tracker. Pastor. I am not the pastor. I could never be the pastor. The pastor is irreplaceable. He is irreplaceable. Man, I watched the pastor for a good, since 2020. It's 2020, 2021. Like every day. I still do. I still watch him every day. Still watch him every day. Without ever finding his live streams or his community, I would probably not be here where I am right now today. Definitely motivated me in the hardest times of my career. Him and Ross also. Just watching Ross's videos just like keeps me motivated in the hardest times. But yeah, so float here on ONMD is showing 11 million. I'm not even sure if that's right. Is it? Let's see. Yeah, it probably is right, actually, because you have 23 million shares outstanding here on Thinkorswim. So 11 million share float, institutional ownership 4.5%. Let's see here if we have warrants at 11.50, 61 cents, 250, convertible note. So not a lot of dilution. So I think this could be pasta. Pasta. Everyone loves pasta. I can't go wrong with pasta. The pasta. Gotta do one of these. The pasta. All right, ASTI up 60%. Let's take a look at that. ASTI looks like junk. Junk. Red flag. So like we already ripped from 14 cents up to 41 cents. If this thing was strong, this would have held, you know, at least higher than all the way, coming all the way back down to 14 cents. Today I burned myself boiling water for my pasta. For the pasta. We are curling back up here, but I don't think like if this is gonna even come close to getting back to the highs. Maybe we, at best, we clear out this level at 25. I think at best case scenario, we see a move up to 25. I wish it was a little bit more active, but I have to work with what I got. What stocks are you guys looking at? What is your main stock here for the open? ONMD is going to have tight halt bands because we closed under 75 cents. We will be trading with a 15-cent halt band. 15 cents up, 15 cents down. Did you download a second scanner? How do you start using one? Yeah, so I don't have a second scanner. My scanner here is Thinkorswim. And if you want to check out how I set that up, I have technically two scans, one for pre-market, one for the open. So here's my pre-market scanner. There's a video. I have a video on how I set up my pre-market scanner. You guys can check that out. You can probably just search it up. And then I have another scanner here, market open scanner. So it's actually two separate scanners, one for pre-market, one for market open. And pretty much the only difference is this one study here, after hours percent change. Without after hours percent change, the scanner won't pick up pre-market gappers. A level 2 scanner. You mean this? I can pull this out here for a second. I think this might be what you're talking about. If that's what you're that's what you're talking about, then yeah, so this is Dash Trader. However, they're still going through the transition to Charles Schwab. So I wouldn't advise buying it until after the transition, because there is some concerns that the fills and the lag may not be fixed, and that the quality won't be as good as it was on TD Ameritrade. So until we can confirm that, I wouldn't advise buying it yet. I may even consider getting rid of it if it does not really work, because right now the fills are just laggy. they're inconsistent. Sometimes I'm not being able to get filled. It's like sticky orders. It's just a mess. So I've just been using Thinkorswim for the fills. Yesterday was a slow day. Today looks same. Yeah, today does the same. Yeah, MGOL. I did miss that. I did very well in the first leg until we got that second halt. Let's see if I can pull up. What do we have here? 5 day. I need a 5 day 1 minute. Or here, just 30 day 1 minute is fine. Yeah, so I did well in this whole leg here. The one thing I missed was this right here. So we halted up, we resumed, pushed up just a little bit higher, and then we dumped, pinned to the halt level at 111, and then I didn't get in as we were showing the false halt, that we weren't halting down. I should have gotten in. And because this is still a bullish setup, we're pulling back to the previous highs, we're holding, and then we're continuing. And it also coincides with the halt setup, which is the dip and the rip. So two, coinciding setups in one. This is a clear buyback here. And then we had pretty much an instant teleportation to 120. So you'd already be up about 10 cents a share on $1 stock, which is insane. And then if you were even balls enough to hold it even longer, you could be up another 20 cents. Or by 15 cents. So crazy range. This was like literally the best trade. If you could have nailed this, that could have made your entire day. That could have made your entire week if you nailed that setup. But I hesitated at the low because I didn't want to get stuck in a halt down. So I hesitated at the low. And then we pushed up here to 126. I got back in, although a small share size, and it was like hesitating there. It was like churning shares, and then I got out, and then it finally went. So I completely messed it up. But that was probably, honestly, I think that was the best setup of the week so far for me that I've witnessed. Just for the sheer range of the stock percentage wise, from 112 up to 141 within 1 minute, you had a range of 26%. 26%. That's crazy. The average S&P 500% per year is 10%. So it's like crazy, some of the times these low float setups, like 26% in less than a minute. Obviously we've seen bigger than that, but for this week I think that was probably the best setup. Yeah, the halt down was 2 cents away. Yeah, that's why I was a little bit yeah, I did do very well on that day. And that was because I got aggressive here in this area in the first 1 minute pullback in this area, and I think in this area as well. But yeah, that's definitely going to be a good stock to review for the week. I think that was probably the A+ setup of the week. Unless, obviously we could get better setups for today or tomorrow. ONMD is giving us hope here. Curling up here to pre-market highs. It looks like gotta change that there. All right, so we got about 6 minutes. So the open, ONMB still looks the best, curling up here to pre-market highs at 165. I have a target here. If it's strong, it's already up 200% though. It's already up 200%, but if it's strong, maybe we see 220, 230. But if it goes up that high, then the stock is up 380%. I guess it could happen. We've seen 300% movers or bigger this week. So I guess if everyone is focused and dialed in on this stock, everyone, all eyes for all the traders are looking at ONMD, then maybe that concentrated attention can cause the big move in the stock, because I don't see anything else. So I don't see anything else, and if this is the one, then this is the one, and people will be concentrated on it. So as you guys are tuning out, focusing on your trading, hit that thumbs up button for me on the way out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. Love to have you part of the community. And I'll hang out here for another 2 or 3 minutes, and then get dialed for the open. GWAV could have a rip at the open. We can take a look here, GWAV. Maybe. Do you have fresh news on it? No, we do not have fresh news on it. You don't have fresh news on it. It would be a technical play. We're still sold off pretty hard here from the 30-cent level. Or maybe you can get a clear out of 114. The pre-market high. But I don't know if it's going to 30 cents. I don't know if it's going to 30 cents, but we could have a decent chance here of breaking 14, maybe into 15s. Oh, they released news of clearing all the debt. Maybe, but that was maybe yesterday. Yeah, so it looks like that was yesterday. Yeah, maybe we'll get continuation move from yesterday. 14 seems to be a decent level here. Maybe we can clear out here pre-market, and then we'll see if it's strong from there. That's kind of how you have to approach it. Even though if it's, decent catalyst, if it's showing bearish price action, then you have to take that as, you have to take that over the news, Alrighty, 3 minutes here. So stay calm, cool, and collected. Doesn't seem so far that it's like extremely hot. So take that into consideration with share size and with aggressiveness. Don't want to be overly aggressive if the market is not hot. But if the market does get hot and we see some decent moves, you don't want to be under aggressive too. So you kind of just have to be able to flip on a dime, change your strategies, change your aggressiveness, change your share size on the flip of a coin, the flip of a dime, the snap of the fingers, because that's how the market is sometimes. So good luck. Let's get green. Hit that thumbs up button for me on the way out, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.